Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. And this is Aldacia, Andrew, and Nolan. And his other name is Jose. Jose means king, if you didn't know. It's a Tswana name. Yeah, so today we are doing Q&A. We're answering all your questions that you ask on Instagram. Okay.
We should tell him that I'm sitting on a gym ball as well.
Oh yeah, Andrew's sitting on a gym
Because
bar.
when Nolan starts to get fussy bouncing, it makes him
happy.
comfortable. So if you see me bouncing, that's why.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so yeah, Andrew is gonna be doing some bouncing in between the whole question. I just told him you can't do it throughout because you'll go dizzy as a viewer watching. Yeah, so we asked this question a week ago for people to ask us about Parenthood, so we can answer. Obviously we're not that experienced, we're just like 6 weeks now. 5 weeks and
5
few
weeks,
days.
yeah.
5 weeks and few days. So let's see the questions that you guys send. So they ask, what's the difference between colic and gas?
Ooh.
Oh, I have to
I thought colic is something, but when I was reading about it, that it was a result of crying. If the baby cries a lot and takes in air when they're crying, then that air causes them pain. But I think gas can come in kind of in different ways.
Okay, can I answer it?
Okay, go for it.
So what I've learned with colic, the difference between colic and gas. So a baby who has colic definitely has gas, but the baby can have gas but don't have colic. So the baby who has colic has to cry a lot. Like apparently he can cry 3 hours non-stop, and every day, and at the same time. Maybe if he cries from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m, that's the time that he cries, and every single day 3 times a week. That's why the doctor would say that person
3
has
times
colic.
a week.
Yeah, they even say 3 times. They say it's the 3. It has to cook for 3 hours 3 times a week. Some people actually every day. I had like one of my friends told me that his baby was
at least three
times.
Oh,
yes, okay. At least 3 times.
All right.
Not exact, yeah. So they call it the 3s to determine if it's colic.
Right.
So all these babies have gas. Most babies, not all. What happens is that when they breastfeed, they can get gas. And what else were you saying? Yeah, when they cry, also they get gas. And it hurts. And also their digestive system is not like proper. Like the nurse was saying, actually was supposed to be pregnant more than 9 months, so that the digestive system should be well
yeah, but the thing is
developed, but it's not yet well developed, so it
the digestive system isn't even being used really.
Of course. But the nurse was just saying that to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought her point was that the digestive system basically needs to learn how to start working. So just that it's quite normal that it produces more gas at the start. But so I think the thing is with gas as well, if you do things like burping the baby and things like that, then you can kind of reduce the negative effects of like an uncomfortable baby having gas, whereas colic is it's harder to like treat. I think there are some things
you can't
to treat
it's
it,
just to ease. You don't treat
true.
You can't really treat it because they say it has to take up to some people 4 months, 4 months to 6 months. So this, they call it the colic drops. It's called Telamine. It's what we're using on him. So we definitely use this before I breastfeed, but I probably use it once a day because he's not I have a video. So I probably use this like once a day because he's not really like hurting like he used to, because it hurt him on like week 2. Now he's fine most of the time. Yeah, and burping is very important. After every breastfeeding, you need to burp your child. It's very important, so it makes it easy.
Yeah, even we were watching one video that said you should do it for 20 minutes
Yeah,
non-stop after every feed.
I'm not sure.
Which seems like a lot. So we kind of try and do it until we get a couple of burps.
Yeah. So another question is that Does your baby fight his sleep the whole day? And when he does what? Okay, this question I think it's the English. I don't even understand how it's written. Maybe let's check another one.
Does your baby fight his sleep then whole day? Then when he eventually does, he sleeps so lightly.
He doesn't fight his sleep most of the time. Do you understand the question, or you're just
not 100%?
Maybe that's not answered. I'll cancel that.
Yeah, but he changes. Like some days he sleeps during the day and he's kind of more awake at night. Others he's awake during the day and asleep at night. Sometimes he does fight to go to sleep. Sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes you need to rock him or bounce him on this ball for like an hour before he goes to sleep. Other times he just passes
quickly,
out.
especially when I breastfeed him.
Yeah.
He sleeps mostly from the booby.
Yeah, so he does a bit of everything, but there's no like, he doesn't have a, I wouldn't say he's got a routine in that.
So someone said, Pretty, please share the sleeping training technique. Cannot wait to watch the video. Because I kind of said we were sleep training him. We're not really sleep training him. I just said we had a routine.
Are we?
No, we kind of like had a routine. I figured out the routine. We're not sleep training him. He's too young to be sleep training. But his sleeping routine, he sleeps 2 hours and wake up and feed, and sleeps another 2 hours, wake up and feed. So, but normally the first 3 hours, he can sleep even 3 hours, the first 3 hours from like, I don't know, I can't tell, but basically we figured out how his sleep pattern is.
Yeah, he tends to sleep a bit like longer the first part of the night, so kind of like 10 o'clock till midnight. 1 o'clock he sleeps pretty well, and then maybe another 2 hours till 2, and then again till 4, and then after 4 o'clock you never know what happens. Sometimes
or 5
just
or 6
won't go back to sleep. He'll just stay awake.
But nowadays it's been like 6 a.m. actually. 4 a.m. he's no longer bad at it. I think it's 6 a.m. And I think the best thing, the tips that I can give people about sleeping is that he's already sleeping.
It's strange. Sometimes any noise wakes him up. Other times you can just be talking like this and he goes to sleep. Yeah,
he's a light sleeper, and he's I wanted to say sensitive to noise. I don't know if I put this, but he really, like, I will say he's a light sleeper. The noise disturbs him, like.
Yeah, we actually on that we like a little tip we've learned is using white noise. It's quite good. You just like on YouTube search white noise, or on Google Play, or there's even apps that like baby night lights that have white noise built into them, and it's just like background noise can be like rain, or it can be a vacuum cleaner, or whatever, and it just gives them some comfort and kind of muffles the background noises as well. We can kind of talk and move around and do more stuff without bothering him. If there's white noise playing, it seems to
Maybe you can't bounce
anymore. Oh, okay, let me stop bouncing.
People are going to get
dizzy. Okay.
Yeah, so also bathing him, it's good. And normally, just moisturize him as well. He sleeps well when you bath him. And so someone is like, I'll be a mom in a month. We need to know how many outfits a baby needs. Wow, this is the question that I ask a lot on Instagram, and I was struggling to answer. When people are giving me the answers, I was struggling, but I figured out, I think. Did you figure it out, babe? Or not really?
No.
Okay.
Because the thing is, you don't know exactly what size they're going to be. First of all, so.
let me be honest. I figured it out.
Okay.
So it depends on a baby, of course. If your baby is big, like Nolan was born almost 4 kg, 3.99 kg. So which means he's not gonna wear a lot of newborn clothes for longer, because he's gonna grow, and he's also tall as well. He's not chubby. Someone said my baby's chubby. I was like, no. He does have chubby cheeks, or he had chubby cheeks, but he's not chubby. So him being a big boy and being tall, it literally, the newborn clothes, he's gonna wear them for like 3 weeks of his 3 weeks when he was born. From when he started being 4 weeks He's gonna wait 0 to 3 months. That's what happened with him. And obviously, the way I see it, because he's growing so fast, by the time he turns 3 months, he'll probably be wearing 3 to 6 months. So if you don't want to waste money, just buy maybe 10 outfit. 10 outfit, depends on you as well. 10 outfit for newborn, and then 10 outfit for 0 to 3 months. And apparently 3 to 6 months you can buy more. I don't know, we'll have to figure out. Now I know about newborn and 0 to 3 months. And if you want more, because some people like a lot of clothes, but I would definitely say newborn, buy not more than 20. Maybe 0 to 3 months you can buy a lot. Nyana. When I say a lot, I mean 20 pairs. It's 20 is still a lot, actually, right? Maybe 10 to 15 actually.
The trade-off is how much washing liquid you want to use.
Yeah,
because
true.
The less clothes you've got, the more washing you need to do. So then you end up using washing liquid, and that baby washing liquid is not like super cheap. So definitely like having a few extra outfits and only having to wash every second.
But also that's a good point, babe. But at the same time, if your baby is gonna poo on the clothes, because sometimes it doesn't matter about the whole brand of diapers. Sometimes it happens that there's accident in terms of pooing, or he pees on the clothes. You don't want to not wash them for hygiene's sake. You probably have to, like in the beginning of when we started with him, there was a lot of accident with him, so we used to wash clothes almost every day. Now we don't wash. We used to wash them actually every day. Now we don't wash every day. We wash every like 2 days or every
depending.
But then you don't want to keep your clothes because they've got poo on it or pee for a long time. If there's no pee and poo, you can keep it long.
So the other thing is the sizing of the clothes, right? There's tiny baby, and then there's newborn, and then there's 0 to 3 months. So we like the tiny baby stuff.
It never
we didn't
fit
even use it at all. So I don't know. Maybe if you know,
if he's a premature or 2.5 kg, you can have tiny baby.
Yeah, but if he's close to 3,
if he's close to 3 and more than 3, don't buy tiny baby, because they tell you when you're pregnant towards the end how much he weighs or she weighs. So that's why you can determine you to buy. So just start with newborn and wait for this tiny baby situation.
I think so as well.
It's a waste of money to buy a tiny baby if you know that your baby is not like small.
So the newborn stuff, you're right. Those like 10 outfits or so, we only used them for
like 3 weeks.
3 weeks,
3 weeks of his
so
life.
Don't buy too many.
Oh my god, these questions they're taking long to answer. Oh my god. Okay, so there's the other one. When are you planning on making the transition for Hosi to sleep in his nursery? So we're thinking when he's no longer fitting in his Moses basket. We don't know when. Maybe 3 months. Or soon.
Really?
Oh, actually I was thinking soon.
I thought we were going to make it soon. Because he's
very tall.
Getting a bit big for that Moses basket.
He's like hitting it even like with his hands.
We need to think a bit more about that. At the house we're in at the moment, we only have 2 bedrooms, and so the nursery is also the nanny's room. So at the moment we don't want to leave him in there. What we might do is bring the cot into our room and practice with him in the cot first, and then we're looking to move to a new house now that will have 3 bedrooms, and there we can actually he can have his own nursery room. So we'll see. That might be a couple of months away before we can do that.
Has having a newborn changed anything in your marriage as a couple?
Yes.
Yes. Do you have to elaborate, or we just say yes and we move on to another question?
Well, I don't know.
I think they want elaboration.
We have a kind of less time, just the two of us. You spend a lot of your time now looking after a baby and trying to fit in all of the normal stuff in your life. Like, I'm back at work now. Well, back at work, I'm working from home, but still, at my laptop having to concentrate for like 8 hours, and then we have to cook dinner, and we have to do washing, we have to bath the baby, we have to hold him, feed him. You definitely don't get just as much time for each other. Although we're lucky in that he is usually pretty quiet for like an hour at least while we're eating dinner.
Yeah. And 3 hours or other hours we can watch our series.
Yeah.
We still watch our series and have time, that kind of time.
Yeah. But it's definitely different.
It's definitely different.
You have to work a bit harder.
Yeah. And also learning how to parent as new parents, it's a bit tough. Yeah.
Yeah, not easy.
How are you coping with you and daddy? Or you have a nanny? Yeah, we do have a nanny, a stay-in nanny. And we're lucky that we got her before lockdown, and she's not from South Africa, so she was happy to like stay with us already. And yeah, it was just easy for her to be with us. And yeah, she's great. But we are very hands-on parents.
Yeah.
So yeah,
she helps us, like she changes some nappies during the day, a couple, and she holds him as well. Yeah. So, but we all take turns holding him, and I mean, Aldesha used to hold him the most because you're feeding him. Yeah, I hold him as much as I can in the mornings and evenings, on the weekends and stuff when I'm not busy working on my laptop.
Yeah.
So yeah, she just helps us to kind of calm him down and change the nappies and wash his clothes.
Yeah. So how long did it take for you to get the hang of breastfeeding? Oh wow, it was very natural. It took from the first moment. But I did have challenges. I think I explained it in the other video. Obviously in the beginning, colostrum for 30 days it was fine. After the colostrum, when the milk came, my boobs were starting to be painful. I think they were painful for like 3 days as well, and Andrew helped me and his mom helped me.
At least 3, wasn't it? Like 5 to 7 days or something.
I don't know, maybe a week. I don't remember actually. 3 to 7 days. I don't know. But I did stick around, or what do you call stuck around? I did like become strong because they told me the pain will go away. It did go away eventually. But in terms of him latching on, it was so easy, and I enjoy it. I love breastfeeding. I love my moments with Nolan. He does some weird faces, and when he's breastfeeding, and he laughs, and I mean not laughing, like smiling. He's not yet in the point of laughing yet, but yeah, I enjoy. There's this bond that we share. I love it. Would you say that you experienced baby blues? If yes, how did Andrew help? What is baby blues?
Baby blues. Oh, like postpartum depression, just like the hormones playing with you.
They did a bit, but I was not depressed.
You didn't have like severe case of it, but you did have like a bit of more kind of mood breakdown. Swings and a bit more emotions and stuff.
Yeah, emotional and crying because it was hard.
Yeah, there was a couple of times, you're right, where you were like crying.
And I was doubting myself as a mom as well, and I don't want to cry.
And the question was, what did I do? How did I help you?
You're very...
I think we just talked, right?
Yeah, we talked because I told Andrew how I feel. Yeah, I'm still emotional because of hormones. It was really difficult. I think the most difficult part was when we figured out he had gas the week 2. Because we thought it's colic in the beginning, and he was crying because he was a good baby who slept peacefully and all that, and he was not crying. And when he started crying and we didn't know how to help him, that was very difficult for me. And there was a point where I felt like I can't make him, I don't know if he was feeling my anxiety and my emotions, so Andrew and the nanny were the only one who make him like stop crying. And he just cries and just comes and breastfeed and just leave me, and I would feel like I'm not a good mother, or I don't know how to take care of him. And I talked to Andrew about that, and he was very supportive and helping me and telling me I am a great mother and it's okay how I feel and it's normal.
Yeah, I think the thing to remember is that your hormones are going crazy.
Yeah.
And everything you read, everything everyone tells you is that is normal, and it is going to be difficult, and you are going to feel like, it's all too much and you can't do it and things. And I think just having someone kind of reiterate that it's okay, it's normal,
Yeah.
don't worry, you love your child loves you.
Yeah.
That's what's important. These temporary feelings or situations or whatever will change. It's not like he's never going to want to cuddle with you again, and you know, and that's changed already. I think he goes through phases or something.
Yeah,
there was a period where I found it really difficult to hold him. He would cry after like 5 minutes of me holding him.
Yeah.
The nanny was really good at holding him. Now he seems to get a bit more agitated when he's with her, but he's comfortable with me at the moment.
Yeah,
so
he's enjoying us more than the nanny. Now he cries all the time with the nanny.
I think the thing is, just don't take it personal.
Yeah, and also I had a talk with my friend, and she, like a long talk, more than an hour, and she really like was just telling me it's normal and it's okay, and she told me her experience as a mom, as a new mom, so it was very helpful.
Yeah, talking to other people helps. Don't suffer in silence.
Yeah, and
That's
some people
worst.
on Instagram also, I talked to them, they were really like encouraging and telling me that the few months are the hardest. Apparently the few 3-4 months are the hardest. Some people say 3 months, and after that you'll be fine, and the baby will be fine as well. Okay, we're gonna need to take a break.
Is it okay? You're gonna fix your makeup?
Yeah, and maybe let's just end here and then do a second part, because there's really a lot of questions.
Is it? Okay, sure.
Because this is long already. It's on 21 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, this is a long question. You guys asked a lot of questions, and we answer it into details. So I think that's gonna be the part 1. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in another vlog.
Bye.
Bye.